Today is August the 4th, 2024. This is Carmen bringing you your daily Bloodborne Remaster update. No news on a Bloodborne Remaster today, and we do have some Bloodborne news to touch on, I guess. That being Kai Cenat's marathon. Okay, so he did his marathon stream of Bloodborne, and well, he didn't like the game. He cooked through it and only killed one optional boss the entire time. So the real funny thing about all this is like before the stream, talking about, I'm gonna put a spotlight on this game. I want us to get that remaster. This is for the FromSoft community. And then he plays the game. He doesn't like it, obviously. Watch the stream. He didn't really enjoy it. I think he even said at one point he didn't like it. And then he doesn't do any side bosses. He never fought Ebrietas. Didn't fight Logarius. I'm not gonna blame him for not fighting Amygdala. I don't like going through the area to get to Amygdala, even though the boss itself is fine. I'm not gonna get mad at him for not doing a chalice. I don't blame him. Chalices are for crazy people like me. But he didn't do the DLC. Literally the best content From Software has ever put out, and he just didn't do it. So yeah, not a great look for Kai out of this one. It's sad he didn't like the game. I still think it's the best FromSoft game. It sucks. He said his next marathon is Sekiro. I really wonder how that's gonna go, because this is just my opinion, influenced by Yaram from the Discord, where he said that this is probably a case of an Elden Ringer, someone who played Elden Ring as their first Souls game, trying the others and then finding out that you kind of have to play the game for other Souls games. So that's most likely what this is, which, whatever, sure. There's a lot of people like that. I know people whose first game was Elden Ring and who don't like other Souls games after that. So yeah. Again, nothing really wrong with it. It does kind of rub me the wrong way that, the whole point was we're going to get that remaster, and then the publicity he puts on it is, wow, I really don't like this game. That is kind of weird. I really don't like this game, and I'm not even going to do the DLC, which everyone says is the best content FromSoft ever made. Insane stuff. So yeah, weird, very weird. Again, his next one is Sekiro. Hopefully he likes that one better. I doubt it. If you don't like Bloodborne after playing Elden Ring, you ain't gonna like Sekiro, brother. Let me tell you. If you don't like Bloodborne, you gonna hate Sekiro. So I am very, very excited to see how that goes. Anyways, today we streamed Demon Souls Remake. My first playthrough of Demon Souls is on. And why did nobody tell me this game was gonna be as good as it is? Because this game is unbelievably fire. I love Demon Souls so far. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's the best thing I've ever played, but considering I'm coming fresh off of Dark Souls 1 on this one, I am going to say that Demon Souls Remake is very, very good. I'm liking it a whole lot. Very excited to continue more of that, probably on Tuesday or Thursday. Very excited to play Demon Souls Remake. So yeah. Very good, better than Dark Souls 1 so far. Even though the levels are not interconnected, they are designed way better than Dark Souls 1. The bosses are way better. I'd take a whole roster of gimmick fights before I take a whole roster of terrible trash, like in Dark Souls 1's bosses. Take a whole roster of it. I'm happy to do it. Happy to take a whole roster of it. So yeah. Anyways, I don't know if we have anything else to go over. I guess just we'll be back on Tuesday or Thursday with Demon Souls. Again, liking it a lot. I'm not going to compare the gameplay itself because that's kind of unfair, given that one is a remake and one is not. So yeah. Overall, I say sucks that Kai didn't enjoy Bloodborne. He probably didn't really give it a fair shake. Not a lot of people who played Elden Ring as their first do tend to give the other ones a fair shake, because they end up expecting it to be like Elden Ring. No, not a diss against Elden Ring fans, just saying. And, hopefully comes back for the DLC, and hopefully like Sekiro and Demon Souls is way better than Dark Souls 1. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. No news on a Bloodborne Remaster today. That has been your daily Bloodborne Remaster update for August the 4th, 2024.